Hey guys, it's Becky here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to talk about glow up morning routines for women over 40. I've seen a lot of videos online for the younger generation, let's say, of how they're getting their glow up on and their morning routine. But for those of us that are empty nesters and maybe don't have to rush out the door every morning, our mornings can be a little bit slow, but that's not to say they're not productive. So this is our personal renaissance, let's say, of 2025, of having a fabulous morning routine and getting ourselves a little bit of self-care going first thing in the morning so we can have a very productive day going forward. So I'll take you through a snapshot of my morning. And I like to start the day, I like to get up with the sun. So when I first wake up, I like to snuggle with my pups. They're usually in bed with me, I'm not gonna lie. But I do like to watch the sunrise. And 3 or 4 times a week, I do an Omnilux LED mask. I'll show you a picture of me doing it in the morning. It's my little meditation. I put on the mask. I do have a chest bib and the mask. I do find it makes a difference in my skin. I've been using it for over a year now. I don't have any before and afters, unfortunately, to show you, but I do personally see a difference. I like to take that 10 minutes. I put the bib on, I put my mask on, I turn them on, and then I just do a little 10-minute meditation or prayer. I choose prayer. You can do with that 10 minutes what you want. Maybe you fall back asleep, but just make sure you set your alarm so you don't oversleep. But I love the Omnilux mask. It works wonders. I like to start my day with that. And I open up my blinds, and I do like to get up with the sunrise. It's a lovely way to start the day. And I love looking through my sliders and seeing the sunrise. After I do get out of bed, then I go, and the first thing I do after I get out of bed is brush my teeth. During sleep, your mouth becomes kind of a breeding ground for bacteria, hence morning breath, right? We're all familiar with that. And it used to be on my slow mornings, I would not brush my teeth. I would go down. I'm not saying I don't brush my teeth, but I would go downstairs, do my supplements and my coffee and all that stuff, and then come upstairs and brush my teeth. And I've learned that that is not actually a good idea because you're just ingesting all the bacteria that has grown in your mouth instead of clearing it out. Not only does it clear out the bacteria, but the minty freshness from the toothpaste kind of energizes you a little bit, kind of gets you going. And it does help protect your tooth enamel from bacterial erosion and things like that. So I do brush my teeth with Lumineaux. You can see that here. And it's a whitening toothpaste that I just learned about. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's making a difference. I don't know. Like I say, I do have sensitive teeth too, and I don't find that it causes any irritation or sensitivity or anything like that. So I do that, but I also brush my teeth standing on a Marma Mat. Marma Mats are from Ayurvedic medicine, and they can really be a game changer for your well-being. They stimulate your body's, I think lymph nodes, I guess, and it helps promote lymphatic drainage. There are specific points in your feet that the Marma Mat, you can see I'll show you in the video. It's kind of these little white things, and they're very prickly and they hurt. If your feet are super sensitive, you can wear a pair of socks and stand on it first until you kind of get the hang of it. I'm used to it now. Some days my feet are more sensitive than others, I'll be honest. But I look forward to it now, and I really feel like it's helped. So after I get done brushing my teeth, I do the tongue scraper in the morning. And I've got some statistics here. It says recent research suggests that regular tongue scraping can help fight the aging process by enabling good oral bacteria to produce nitric oxide, which plays a crucial role in stem cell function. So that's just a little tidbit. I enjoy it. I think it helps fight bad breath. It cleans off my tongue. It makes me feel refreshed. I'll show you the one I use. I'll link it down below if I can find it. I got it a couple years ago. It comes in a set of 2. And then I just spray it with alcohol every once in a while to clean it, because I do put it in the little travel case so it's not floating around in my drawer. So every once in a while I'll spray it down with alcohol and just to make sure to keep it clean. Don't scrape too hard. You don't want to damage your taste buds or anything like that, or go back too far on your tongue. But just do a little scrape. You'll see. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of gross when you see what what comes off your tongue, but yeah, all the more reason to do it, right? So after I have done my mask, if I'm going to do it that day, and my little meditation or prayer time, then I brush my teeth on my Marma mat, do my tongue scraping, and then I come out to make the bed. As you can see, sometimes it's a little tricky to make my bed because I have the puppers that like to snuggle a little bit longer than I do. I think I like to wake up a little bit before them. So I do like to make the bed before I head downstairs. And sometimes I have to make the bed with the dog on the bed. But he's such a cutie pie, and I love him, and he can stay on the bed. Now, typically as soon as I go downstairs, he comes downstairs anyhow, so it's all good. But if you gotta do what you gotta do. If the bed needs made, the dog's gonna get made in it. So once I'm done making the bed, with or without the dog, and this also, you know, this is a tricky one too, because sometimes if you get up earlier than your partner, on this particular day, my husband was not here, but most days he does sleep later than I do. So this little routine has to change, but I can tell you that my bed gets made every day. It just gives me a sense of accomplishment, and I like to come up to my bedroom at night with a clean made bed. I like to make the bed because I don't want the bacteria from the dogs getting in my bed, because they like to lay on my bed during the day, as you can see. So yeah, I like to have the bed made so my sheets stay clean. But like I say, if you do have a partner that stays in bed longer than you, just tweak the routine a little bit, wait till they get up, or maybe they can make the bed for you, and then it's a win-win. Once I head downstairs, it's time to let the dogs outside for their morning little walk. And I do like to take a moment to enjoy the fresh air outside, get some sunlight directly in my eyes. There's been studies shown that helps improve like your circadian rhythm, and it helps reset your body clock so it knows it's time to wake up. Then when the sun goes down, your body starts to slow down and get ready for bedtime. But it's supposed to reduce stress level. And there's been some studies that show that morning sunlight in your eyes can improve cognitive function throughout the day. So I'm just a proponent of it. I like it. It's peaceful. I have to be outside to walk the dogs anyhow. This does take me about 20 minutes because I have to walk each dog separately. I could walk them together, but they get a little chaotic, and it's not as peaceful. It's not as peaceful for me to start my day trying to walk them together at the same time. They don't get their business done because they start playing, and it's a whole thing. So I take them out one at a time. They enjoy their 10 minutes outside. I get 20 minutes of sunlight, and it's a win-win for everybody. The dogs are taken care of. I head upstairs, and it's time for my morning kitchen routine. Which is a good one. I've been doing this for years. I swear by it. I swear by lemon water with apple cider vinegar. I've been doing it, I can't tell you how long. Now, I have digestive issues. I've had digestive issues for as long as I can remember. Apple cider vinegar is just with lemon. So when I was training for a fitness competition about 10 or 11 years ago, one of the things I was required to do, or suggested by my trainer to do, was lemon water in the morning. I've stuck with that. It's just kind of been a thing. Then I started putting apple cider vinegar in my water to help my digestion, and I just love it. Now my body's used to it. It gets me going. It gets my digestion going. And it's kind of bitter, and it's kind of gross at first, but honestly, I've gotten used to it. I take all my supplements with my apple cider vinegar water. and I try and drink that whole mason jar, which is, I believe it's 24 ounces. So I try and take that 24 ounces and take all my supplements with that, finish that while making my coffee. Now, also, I use these eye masks, and I'll leave the ones that I use down below. I get them on Amazon. They're gold. I love them. I've been using them for a couple years now. I discovered them, somewhere on Amazon. Anyhow, I love them. I keep them in the refrigerator with a little gua sha stone. I am no gua sha expert. I do what works for me. You do what works for you. I feel like the way I do it, I am very prone to gels. You can see them happening here. So when I use my gua sha stone, I put on my eye masks, and then I put the liquid that the eye masks rest in on my jawline and on my eyes, and I use the gua sha stone to kind of get some lymphatic drainage and get some of the puffiness out of my face. I've started doing this a couple of months ago. I personally think I've noticed a difference. I don't know, it could just be the power of suggestion, but I'm here for it. I love it. It feels good and it makes me happy. So that's part of my morning routine. It doesn't take anything but, less than a minute, maybe 2 extra time, because I'm putting the eye masks on anyway. I stay in those eye masks until they're basically dried out. You'd crack up how long I have those things on for sometimes. But I love that little part of my morning too. Then I make my coffee, and then I head upstairs with my coffee and all my gummy supplements that I don't take with my lemon water. And I head upstairs to my office to do my journaling. I have 2 journals, actually. I do one that's kind of a gratitude journal, and it's more of a how I'm feeling about the day journal. And then I also have a 5-year journal that is a little bit shorter. I'll link it down below, but it's so I can have 5 years at a glance. So I started it last year. So it's cool when I go back on the day, I can look back and see what I did last year on the same day. And it's kind of neat. So I'll have 5 years of that. I love it. I think it's super cool. Just to get a little snapshot of like what I was doing last year. It's fun. So I do that, and then I head downstairs. My townhouse has 3 stories. So top floor is bedrooms, middle floor is kitchen, living room. Bottom floor is another bonus room where I have a couch, a TV, and my treadmill and my workout, my weights and stuff. So I go downstairs, I do my weights, I do my treadmill, I watch all my trashy TV. I've made a resolution this year that I'm only going to watch reality television while I'm walking on the treadmill. So that is helping me in the evenings not sit and binge watch any of the Real Housewives franchise, because yes, I'm addicted and I watch every single one of them. But now I know that I can only watch them while I'm walking on the treadmill. Genius. So now I'm not wasting any time. And that is how I start my glow up morning routine. I've been doing this for a while. I think it really is good to have a routine to get your day started. After I work out, I hit the shower, and there's a whole nother routine that goes with that. Some days I'm successful, some days I'm not. Some days I get out of my workout clothes and I put sweatpants on. I can't tell you every day I put makeup on, basically. It's a rare day that I don't put makeup on. Whether I'm doing this with you guys, for you guys, or I'm just going to the grocery store, I have makeup on. There's a rare occasion where I'm either not feeling well or I really know that I'm not going anywhere. It's just a very rare occasion that I don't put makeup on. I'm talking like once a month is a lot if I don't put makeup on. So my kids always know too. Like if I'm FaceTiming with them when they're at school, or if my son stops by from his house and he looks at me kind of like, what did you do today if I don't have my makeup on? And I'm trying to get dressed every day. That's a challenge. So that's a resolution that I've made for myself this year, is to get dressed. This is a Banana Republic cashmere sweater that I am loving. I have on, let me see if I can show you. Don't laugh, I'm still in my slippers. I still have on my Cosettas. love them because I'm not leaving the house today. Not that I know of anyway. Let me get off the floor and I'll show you. My pants are from, oops, here we go. So sweater is from Banana Republic. These are Vince Camuto pants with my Cosetta slippers. I'm loving it. I'm so comfortable. It's freezing outside and yeah, but it's a beautiful day. I'm looking out the window. The sun is shining. So that's it for my glow up morning routine. I hope you found some fun, useful information in this video today and maybe something that you can add into your morning routine to make things just a little bit better. So if you're enjoying this content, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel a lot. Click that like button and leave me a comment down below what you might want to chat about next and what you're going to add to your routine for 2025. And I'll see you next time. Bye.